Third Perspective. Third Perspective Podcast. The Third Perspective. The Third Perspective.
I go crazy now, but they can fight. Awesome little team and group. My nigga big dish, big nigga on the crew. So I can take this country, but I'm way down this street, y'all.
Yeah, represents the small whale.
I'm smacking the thing I hold, and I'm saying that's good. Once again, 360.
What?
Up to that over there 105.
Suck it back,
Doing that to the truth. Also the 600s.
Yeah. Dang. We live. What it do?
It's no big mob.
That's a crank too. Is the best. What? What? 15,615 down plays on our podcast. T3P. We appreciate everybody. Coast to coast worldwide. That downloads and streams the podcast. Ooh. It's some underground shit. DC. Ooh-wee. Austin, Texas. What it do? Minnesota. Damn. Man, I tell you what. Woo. Southeast, Northeast DC. What it do? Oh, that's it, Jay. Jay, I got to get up, Jay. They broke it down on me, Jay. God. What?
Let's get the artists pumped up a little bit now.
What? I don't even think Jay. Nope. Yeah, Jay don't know about this. God. Woo-wee. Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Australia, to Canada. What it do? God, that thing. Well, I'm gonna tell you. Woo-wee. Waldorf, Landover, Greenbelt. What it do? Riverdale. Damn, boy. You hit him down. What it do? Damn. Oh my God. Right when I was about to chill. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, where we get your podcasts at. Holler at your boys. Live streams, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. Holler at your boys. YouTube. Follow us on the Facebook group. God damn. Ooh wee. Man. I love me some Gullo, bro. You know what I'm saying, Doc? I love it.
Yeah.
It is I. You tuned in to the #1 podcast in the DMV. I'm your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire,
Damn.
DC's own, Rab, B.I.D. Jones. That's Rabbit for your internet fools. To the left and right of me, as usual, my podcast partners. OnlyFans Jay. Ha ha. Woo-wee. I got my man, the #1 soul brother, Tony. Now everybody know him from Hood View Politics. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Got my man on T3P tonight. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Yeah. Appreciate everybody that tuning in coast to coast worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Picking us up on Spotify. We appreciate you a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? For tuning in and downloading and streaming our podcast. You know what I'm saying, Doc? We appreciate it a whole lot. You know what I'm saying, Doc? At this point in time, I know everybody is well aware, Jay, that I love the black ladies. I'm lucky to be alive, happy, healthy, and free for me. Don't forget about those tummies either, Jay. You know what I'm saying, Doc? I'm black and I'm proud. You know what I'm saying, Doc? What it do? You know? Talk to me. What's going on, Jay? What you got going on today?
What's going on, man? You know, it's been a productive week, so to speak. So, you know, that 95, because, you know, bills don't stop.
Won't stop.
Yeah.
You know, first of all, you wouldn't get something to eat. You ain't finish telling me what happened with that boy over there.
Oh, yeah, somebody about to get knocked out.
Oh, shit.
Talking about some, you know, what's that character from P-Valley? Uncle Vernon?
Lord.
Uncle something. Yeah, one of those was over there trying to get me to look at his ass. So like, no.
Huh?
Yeah, nah. Bro, you about to get knocked out.
You about to get your ass whooped.
All this P-Valley in this restaurant, and you want me to keep looking at you. No. The same thing like the show. So all this pussy in the show, they keep showing the two men keep doing it to each other.
P-Valley?
Yeah.
I still ain't seen that yet.
I caught a few episodes, but every time I catch it, it'd be in that part. I'm like, nah.
I still ain't seen that joint.
I'm like, all this pussy, they keep showing the same.
I mean, I'm thinking, it's not about pussy in that joint.
It's supposed to be, but it ain't. To me, it ain't. I mean, it's cold.
Holes in it, but I don't know. It's like the Gump agenda. Just erase all that away. You know.
It's just.
what is it about though?
It's a strip club.
Okay.
And the owner is, you know,
a flaming fag.
There you go.
Okay. So his activities are being filmed there.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of them ladies.
It's like 4 or 5 ladies on there, and they keep showing the same thing. I'm like, It was him and what's the rapper named Little Murder?
That's the rapper on that joint.
Yeah, Little Murder.
Little Murder.
And that man was Little Murder in his ass. That's what's going on. He get his ass murdered.
Somebody murdering that ass.
ASAP. What you got going on, Tony? What's been going on with you, player?
Oh man, I'm like Jay, working all the time. You know, then I got a little school thing going on, so I got to keep caught up on my homework, and you know. But other than that, things been chilling. You know?
That's what's up. That same thing Jay was going through with the school and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where you at with that, Jay?
I'm actually done with it.
That's what's up.
I'm actually done. 2 months ago, it was done in June.
So now you looking for that field of work?
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
So
I'm looking for, but I'm doing kind of an apprenticeship thing going on right now.
Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. So they don't really like wherever you went down, they don't send you somewhere like job.
Of course, you gotta do apprenticeship because you gotta get a handle of what you're doing. You know,
Right.
So once you go through that, then you go through the big boys. We ain't really that big because it's levels to it. It's like level 1, level 2.
Mm-hmm.
And for real, it's remote. So, I ain't even gotta go to the place to do the shit. What you gotta do? You can do shit at home.
For real?
Yeah.
Is that because of the pandemic or that's normal?
Truth be told, it's becoming a normal thing now.
All right.
It's like, the office thing, you could be in the office, but, because people paying taxes on government workers and stuff like that, or contractors, they're like, why change what we got going on? Some people went back to the office. Some people still remote. So some people is 50-50.
I know, yeah.
But that's people who want to go back to the office. I mean, they don't really make you go back. It's just like you could go back if you want to. But if you're one of those people that open up your laptop and don't do shit for all day, those are people that gonna make you go to the office.
Get your ass up in here.
ASAP, yo.
Yeah, because you over there spending up taxpayer money and you ain't do nothing when you
at all.
And they damn sure go call you out on it. I done seen it happen.
That's crazy. That's not like it. All jobs, most people be slacking. Like if you work somewhere like a fast food joint, half of the motherfucking staff slack. Nobody snitching about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It depends on where you're working at.
Speaking of that, I seen a video. A guy was making a McDonald's burger. This nigga put his fist into it first, bam, and then flip the burger into the.
See, that's why I be. See, that's what my problem would be eating outside, man.
People be doing it. And people doing shit with your food for clout.
Now you gotta remember, put that shit on TikTok or some dumb shit. Yeah,
that shit gonna get somebody killed.
ASAP.
Somebody gonna get their ass toe down fucking with somebody's food. Like you fuck with my shit and I catch you. Your ass is grass.
That's like if they was to try to
see they do shit and put it on YouTube or Twitter to some shit.
And that's just where I'm gonna whoop your ass at on YouTube.
Playing with that food.
That's like if they make your steak and cheese and you always wanted to try to cut it in half with your hand like that. And you
it was a big ass dent in the joint?
Well, no.
Try to cut it in half fake with the hand and shit?
Well, I've seen that video too.
First of all, that's why, man.
I tried not to eat out, but
I stopped eating Chinese food like fucking late 90s, bro. Like go to corner Chinese stores and shit.
Yeah, them joints.
I don't like them joints, bro. Them niggas don't give a fuck what they feeding you, bro.
And people be saying like, only thing I get from Chinese restaurant beef and broccoli. what's in that beef?
Oh, is that beef?
Is it beef?
Oh,
For
is
real?
it beef?
Remember that motherfucking that orange? What was that shit? It's some orange shit.
Orange chicken.
That I never bought that, young. I didn't even know what that was.
Orange chicken. What about?
It was no. What part of chicken was that?
Oh, no.
You still get that General Charles chicken or some shit?
General Charles
chicken.
Young, I could never figure out what is this, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like
that's like
I don't remember no chicken like this. You know what I'm saying?
That's like when people be going to carry out and they get what is it, the egg foo young. Is it that real egg foo young? What is going on?
Yeah, I don't trust them. I just don't trust them motherfuckers. The all you eat joint, they got rats all over running around that motherfucker, roaches and shit. They don't be giving a fuck.
I went in the joint and the chump was in there back the way they cooking the food at. This chump back there walking around barefoot.
See what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I seen that a couple times too.
What the fuck is wrong
I
with
seen
you,
a nigga
with some flip flops, all that
I seen
shit.
a nigga just the other day outside with his apron smoking a cigarette.
Oh man!
And
then when you think about it, they don't never be going through no training. Now, they just bring their kids over. The kids grow up serving you food. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nobody getting trained for shit.
I wouldn't call it food, but
damn, y'all talking about
when you start seeing rats hanging out the back, you know, it's a problem, huh?
I'm about hungry as shit.
They drying them motherfuckers out.
Speaking of carry out restaurants, it's a new virus going around in China.
Oh yeah.
It's called the Deyjah virus.
What? They found that in China, right?
Yes.
All that shit come from China. They dirty over that.
It's spelled L-A-N-G.
And terrible perspective said it.
China is one of the.
They don't give a fuck about their food.
They are a set of the filthiest people on earth, man. The places where they process their food.
I'm about to say their wet markets and shit. All that shit. Nobody getting this. I think people. The world, like the NATO or wherever the fuck the world together at, they got to go over and get involved with it because they sending diseases through the world with this bullshit. You know, being nasty like this, bro.
Right.
Fuck that.
Well, what I know, one of the things I know, the facts I know about is that
they do the wet market shit. No, that's illegal in America.
That's trifling nasty shit.
That's illegal, but
disgusting shit, bro.
Yeah,
they have the most polluted air.
Mm-hmm.
The air fucked up. It's like they're not even trying to reverse none of that.
Nah, at all.
They feed. You know why? They don't really eat too much meat. They be eating noodles and soup type shit.
And rice.
And all that meat shit, they don't be giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
They kill a
dog. The blood get transferred from this blood, from this fish to that turkey, that turkey to that dog, that rat to that cat. They don't give a fuck.
Throw it on some rice.
And that's cross-contamination. Like, we used to work at Smithfield. We used to work at Smithfield.
Yeah, true.
So, if we was to put pork...
That's a good point.
If we was to mix pork with beef or something...
You blow up.
You cross-contaminate, and then them motherfuckers would be at verge of firing your ass real quick.
Hell yeah.
That's something I want to touch on right there. It's like, for everybody don't know, everybody know we all met on job site and shit. Even number one soul brother that's new to the podcast and shit, he was also on the same job site, right?
Yeah.
But when you say that, it's like when you working somewhere and the conditions, like, can't nobody tell me that the stuff that was coming out of the plant we was working in was some trifling shit, because you'll be fired.
We be quick.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard for me when people be like, man, that meat, this and that ham shit, that. Mm-hmm. It's hard for me to go along with that because I worked in the joint. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. You get fired along the way of this transporting this ham, bro. You know what I'm saying? From the beginning of taking off the truck, if you ain't been sanitized right, you go get fired.
Yeah. I work. They don't give you no warnings. You get straight fired.
Yeah, it's just so when people be like, man, when they do this and that with the ham and that, I can't go with that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's you know what I'm saying? It's like it's barriers and guidelines we you got to go through in these camps. And
between the three of us,
this joints.
Between the three of us here, we done worked in every department where that meat came through.
That's what I mean.
Because I work from what? Basically, when it came off the truck to processing it, I was a cure maker for a while. Then me and you, we worked back in the smokehouse together.
All right, so let me explain this to everybody.
Yeah.
Now, anybody that never worked at Smithfield, everybody who worked at Smithfield know what we're talking about right now.
Right.
So it's a way this happens. It comes off the truck, right?
Yep.
It comes to the warehouse.
And that some bitch comes.
So it comes through, right? So now I'm explaining y'all how it's sanitized. To be honest with you, it's hard for me to tell y'all that, but actually by working there, I can tell you, coming out of there, that meat is ready to go. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no trifling shit, but I'm explaining to you now. So it comes off the truck frozen. It comes in, right? It goes through where I get the hang line is the first step, right?
Yeah.
And that's where you explain what happens in the hanging line. Well, I never worry about that. So once the meat come back there,
shit. When it comes to the
the whole purpose of everything back there, yeah.
It come off the truck, then it go to the room where it thaws. Then it comes through the hang line. That's when they come to see me, because I was the line leader on the hang line the hang line for a minute. So it comes there. And it goes through machines that pumps that puts the cure and all that good stuff up in it, and the pickle maker. Oh man, I was doing that for a minute. And then after we pump it up,
we're gonna pause right there. That pickle, when people mix that pickle,
that's another thing right there.
Fuck that pickle up.
You'll be fired.
Your ass is out.
That's a fire spot.
Out of there.
So
ain't no water on that either.
And as long as I've been back there, I never had a fucked up batch.
So that right there. So
my dude did.
So
yeah, just coming out yellow.
Yeah.
At the beginning, this is at the beginning stages, right? This is the first department that the meat goes in.
Right.
If the person that injecting the ingredients fucks that up, he fired.
Not only he's fired, the person that signs off behind him, he's fired too.
They asked to.
You fired,
which is the supervisor,
and that's the first stage.
And the QA person gone, because the QA person supposed to check that
sign off
shit.
too.
Yeah.
So that's the first stage. It ain't even been in the plant. They haven't been in the plant 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Right. And 2 people can be fired. You know what I'm saying? So then after that, it goes through and they pump it with the ingredients, right?
Pump it up.
So
hang it on the tree, on the racks. Exactly. And then we send it to y'all back.
So then it comes back where it gets cooked, actually cooked. So people don't actually know that the meat actually gets cooked. You know what I'm saying? So most germs are killed in the plant, literally. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to a certain temperature where I would get fired.
Well, put it like this.
So this the next stage right here. Well, this nigga here will get fired if he fucked the cooking up. You know what I'm saying?
And it's hard before you even get there.
It's the ingredients.
Before you even get there.
Temperature.
If that motherfucking tree fall on the floor, your ass is fired too.
Yeah, nothing can hit the floor. Nothing can
hit the floor. If it do, your ass is suspended for one hand, and your ass is fired for a whole tree.
But everybody know it's a contamination in between certain degrees, 145 degrees.
The USDA guidelines is this: all meat. I don't give a fuck with ham or chicken or turkey or whatever. USDA guidelines is that meat has got to be cooked to 130 degrees. 130 degrees kills germs.
Yeah. And it's a USDA standing beside you. I was the one, man. We all explaining to you step by step how it went through the plant. But now it's at the oven where I'm standing there taking temperature and the USDA right there beside me.
Right. Now the USDA
if I fuck that temperature up, I'm fired.
But you can't for real.
Now you see what's happening?
So pretty much.
Because USDA standards is what? 130, but Smithfield make you cook it at 150. You can't pull that bitch out under 150.
Hell no, you got to pull that.
You pull it at 149, that's your ass.
You fired. If you overcook it, you fired.
Right.
If you undercook it, you fired.
That's 3 stages of fire.
What the USDA say? Well, the USDA say it's good at 130. Shit.
But like you said, it's 3 stages of fire people. Right.
So we ain't even got all the way through the plant yet.
Showing you the difference between the plant food, where you could take it from the grocery store to at home and cook it, versus you go to carry out and you getting the dog in your plate.
Exactly. Even after the cooking it, when it comes out, it got to be at right temperature.
We're trying to encourage you to stop eating out.
Exactly. Right. So
eat at home.
It got to be frozen at the right temperature.
Yep.
Or you get fired.
Yeah, the bride's been get fired too. That's 4 stages of fire. So he got to go into the bride.
Pull it 1 degree.
And you pull that shit
1 degree over 35.
And you pull that shit and it's frozen in there. Your ass is a wrap.
Yep.
You take that shit out of there and that meat falls on the floor.
If it's hot,
it's a wrap.
You done, nigga. Like, that's what I mean. It's like, and then when they get into the packing room, we're in the packing room. It gets chopped. It gets cut. All stages you get fired, bro. It's QA standing there. It's like,
and we had motherfuckers
all
marching out there
it get covered with the package out in the truck.
And if they cut that meat and it's frozen inside, they're gonna come back to the smokehouse, question us. Yeah. And guess what? We're fired.
Oh yeah, it's not even finished yet. If they open something up, and don't look right. They're gonna look at all the names we just named. And that's their asses. Yeah. So put it like this: when you work in these plants, it's nothing disgusting coming out of it. Put it like that.
And there's no leeway.
Put it like that.
We weren't no trifling dude.
No corners cut.
It's just nothing you can do.
There's nothing you can do. You gotta do the prep procedure because if you don't, your ass is out of there.
And it's clean shit coming out of it. Now what happens after that? We don't know.
We even had an old lady over there looking for roaches.
Yeah,
that's how standardized everything is.
Exactly. Yeah.
You talking about the one that looked like Tweety Bird mother?
Mama
son. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my dog right there. I remember that bitch ass nigga Labrador Fields.
Trying to get her to push trees, yo.
Labrador Fields, we're never gonna let you slide.
Short pushing trees.
Right. We're never gonna let you slide because you was a fool.
Man, he had the Spanish girl one day in tears in that joint crying on the hang.
No, man. I want everybody to picture. To picture this. This is a supervisor, right? Now, a lady come in, a Korean, obviously 5 feet tall, right? Didn't weigh 70 pounds. At 75, I give her 75. Nah. I give her 75, right?
Yeah.
He tried to make her lift 40-pound joints, 30 a whop. Yep. And you got to do about 20 of them in a minute. Yep. He tried to make her do it though, bro.
Yep.
And happily, I was a union rep at the time, and I snatched that ass out of there. Like, no, bro, you're not going to see, like, that's another show we're going to do. That's going to be on the Hood View Politics. Check that out, too. You know what I'm saying? Hood View Politics, where we go detail dive into all politics and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna have a union. This is like a union show we're gonna have. I was lucky that you had somebody on the floor that's seeing that shit. Like I was a union rep looking at it like, no, you can't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll write your ass up again. You got something to say? Fuck wrong with you, bro?
Do you remember when Main Man cut his arm on that slicer?
Oh my God, that was the worst day.
Man, they hurried up to clean it. You know what?
That was a terrible day, bro.
I know. And Bill cleaned that shit up. Got the USDA to say, "Oh, it's good. All right, get back to work." Fuck that nigga on.
Yeah, so everybody we talking about is we was working in the Smithfield plant, and a guy the sleeves on the arm got caught into one of the saws, and his whole arm went into the saw and cut his whole arm off right on the floor.
Right in front of everybody.
Wow, bro.
But see, I don't want to have to talk. I don't want to talk about, but I'm gonna talk about. See, that's what being a house nigga gets you.
It really does.
Yeah.
Because if you wasn't running through there, being a house nigga,
running your mouth,
snitching on everybody. Okay, you was a QA tech. You gonna go through there and you gonna find something up in the machine that wasn't there. You knew they had to break these machines down. In all departments, all machines had to be broke down like they was just coming out the box.
Exactly. Including the smokehouse and the brines. They had to break
them things down. I was a brine operator. I hated that shit.
They had to break that shit down. You had to stay behind to do that, though.
Man, I was there 13 years. I did everything. I worked. Matter of fact, I did work in every department because at times they did send me over packing when he was short. So,
but most motherfuckers, like, he wasn't worse than Larry Fields. Larry Fields the highest of them, highest bitch ass niggas to ever work at any plants, anywhere you work at. If you picture that bitch ass nigga that always want to suck up to the management and try to always rise up in management and use you as a stepping stool, That's that bitch nigga. So, and I hope you watch this podcast, my nigga. Because I already know you blocked me from Facebook. You know what I'm saying, dog? I'm not finished with you, bro.
You did that, yeah.
You fired me 3 times, nigga. You fired me 3 times. And the 4th one, I got your ass. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Oh my goodness.
Fuck wrong with you? One of those days, I followed that nigga all the way home, bro.
Larry, what's up?
Fuck wrong with this nigga, bro? All the way to this gas station at his house. Like, nigga. You got me fucked up, man. I'm lucky I'm on papers right now, man. I'll choke you right now, bro. He's one of the worst motherfuckers that ever lived as a manager, bro.
Between you and Trey,
Larry, I'm saying his fucking name, Larry Fields, nigga. He was one of the worst. He was like I just told you, he had an old ass lady trying to lift 40 fucking pounds. Mm-hmm. And not just once. You got to do it numerous of times.
Yep.
Fuck out of here.
That was more than 40 pounds. Them jokes did sometimes.
Well, when they're heavy, they're right. You right.
Sometimes
when they wet.
Hey, look.
Them jokes used to be heavy.
Some bitch.
When they used to love me,
he was a bitch.
Push out heavy. Them motherfuckers be like 50 pounds.
He was a bitch, man.
I set them damn injectors. Them jokes come out there injected about 50
He
pounds.
know I told him that to his face plenty of times, so it ain't nothing new to him.
Some needles hit that joke swell up and like that.
Yeah. He's one of the worst niggas that ever worked with.
And I
then all that shit inside come out. I was like,
I had to change them fucking needles like 2-3 times a day.
Man.
Then when he's one of the motherfuckers.
But it was fun though.
Everything, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, big fun up in that joint.
We had a nice workout every day in that joint. That's what made it fun.
Every day.
Yeah, that was actually.
I was at the liquor store one day.
I was small as shit at the time.
And then lunch break be like that, boy. We be in that joint. Well, in the smokehouse, we be in that joint taking an hour and a half breaks. I'd make sure.
Oh my goodness,
man! Imagine me mad as shit at me, bro, when they come to work and see all my motherfucking workers back there sleep, chilling. Like DeAndre, they be all on the radio and shit.
Fucking we ain't there no more.
Hey,
shit!
What's going on?
Our lunch breaks was
don't worry about it, motherfucker.
Yeah, we used to get
everything done.
We used to get high as hell at lunch break.
Oh yeah, that was normal.
Yeah,
that was normal.
That was that thing.
Yeah. But the thing was getting the much break as you could. Like, we would get like 2 hours. Like, that was real breaks, nigga. I used to sneak out and get pussy. And I used to beat the brakes off this hole around the corner from that joint, bro. Come back, ready to work. Y'all ready? Push the tree like what? Niggas like, man, you're energized. Yes, I am, nigga. Just bust 2 nuts. I'm ready to go. Fuck wrong with you, bro? Nigga, right about 10 minutes from the motherfucker playing. Y'all take that break, slip out. Boom. Crush that joint. And I always set things up when we get 2 hour break, no matter what the fuck happened, right? Then we get another hour break when everybody come in. So we chilling when they come in. You know what I'm saying? In the morning, we looking at us like these niggas always ain't doing that. They do it like this. We bust our ass all night though, nigga.
You and whoever had the smokehouse at night,
man, I wasn't playing.
And me and Phil had the smokehouse in the day.
Got me fucked up.
We had to come in behind y'all, and we used to cuss y'all out something terrible,
bruh. One thing about
all type, like, what the fuck are you doing at night?
Yeah, everybody used to leave something for the next fuck.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Now that'd be more Larry Fields trying to hold motherfucking houses over.
Whole houses and whole brinds and shit.
Yeah.
And that shit don't be coming from him. That's was when motherfucking Clyde and them took over and shit. They wanted to hold this to a certain temperature and shit because y'all wanted to do extra shit that you knew you shouldn't have been doing.
Now I don't know. Now, me personally, Larry Fields is the only bitch ass nigga to me, right? Keista, how y'all feel about Keista and Clyde? Now, Keista and Clyde were plant manager and a manager. He was assistant manager or something.
Nah, he was supervisor. Whatchamacallit was
assistant plant manager.
Nah, the other dude was the other black dude. What's his dad's name?
Oh, he was chasing pussy all day. He was useless.
Till they fired his ass.
You talking about
but Keista, that was my man though.
Yeah,
Keista,
fuck yeah.
I'm
trying to get Keista on one of these podcasts.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Keista, man. See, one thing about when you in these positions like supervisor and all that shit, you get to tell who these person are. Right. You know what I'm saying? Larry Fields, you's a bitch, all right?
Right.
But everybody else, I kind of feel for the position they was in.
Larry was Larry. Clyde was a snake. Let me see who else we had.
Keisha was cool.
Yeah. Bill Jones was off the fucking hook.
Bill Jones, and everybody know it was ran by a Republican white dude who ran the plant. And you believe it or not, a nigga like me.
Bill was a Democrat.
Nah.
Hey.
Not when I first started.
Oh, well, he must.
I think Shane wasn't bombing and all them was running.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Bill was.
But when I first started, he was like who was that? Bush.
Cause
that was Bush he liked.
A motherfucker tried to tell me, well, Bill a racist. Bill ain't no motherfucking racist.
Nope. Racist.
Bill treat everybody like shit.
I swear to God, bro.
Bill wasn't
straight coming off the streets and going into that plant. Me and him clashed a lot, right? And after a while, he was a white. And everybody don't know he was really a pure white person with turned red and everything.
Yeah.
Right. But he was a person that wasn't used to being around black people a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, his daughter was because his daughter was messing with black dudes.
Well, I'm talking when I first started. This was early.
She was nice too.
That was later.
She was like a nice little trailer park joint.
But you wouldn't never expect that white person and me to eventually, like he brought me and him got along. Me and him had so much, bro, that he grew respect for me, and that's some crazy shit that me and him eventually connected. We talking about a white person that was, you know what I'm saying, living in a world where he was not connected to black people at all. And me and him connected off the fact that I ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but see,
the only reason I can say that because I'm there all the time. I'm doing my job, right? And my shit is done to the best that anybody can do, right? So it's hard to fire that person.
Hey, man.
Right?
When we was there.
Exactly. So I make it hard for you to fire me while I talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
However, later on, that other white dude, Bama, came in. The one that fell in the pig mud.
Yeah, he tried to fire. That comes from Larry Fields because
what's his name?
I remember that redneck.
What's his name? Shit, he came from Florida.
Yeah,
Florida. Okay.
It was a lot of them. Remember, man, came from North Carolina. Stocky Youngin. You remember him? Yeah. Now, I just come back to Larry Fields again. Every person he hired as a supervisor, their criteria was to fire me.
Oh yeah.
He actually told the supervisors when they fired him, I need you to fire him.
Yeah.
Right? 3 of these supervisors even relayed this shit to me. So I knew what was going on, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had one supervisor that was white. I don't know if y'all remember him, bro. And he used to be on our shift. He's a white supervisor. And he was like, he had a mustache. What's his name? Vinny.
Yeah.
Remember him? He's a white dude. He kept working with us. Right? And at the beginning, he was a hard ass. He was like a normal white dude, right?
He was just dumb.
And after a while, like I gave it a month, he literally pulled me to the side and said, "Look here, man. When I first got hired, I was told I need to fire you." He told me this, bro. He said, "After working with you, man, I can't see why they didn't bring this up to me to fire you out of all people, right? He only been there a month. And y'all already know I was running the whole fucking thing back there. It wouldn't run if I ain't come to work. You know what I'm saying?" Yeah. He was like, I really don't know why was you out of all people. They want you to be fired. You know what I'm saying? And he literally quit the job, bro.
I had to go.
This is Vinny. This is a white person, a white supervisor, bro. He sat me down and like, I'm quitting today. And I was like, what's going on? He was like, yeah, I got here. I was told to fire you, right? And he literally told me this, yeah.
And they put the pressure on.
And he started getting pressure to fire me.
Yeah, he was starting to get the knee on his neck.
And he started to realize that I'm not supposed to be fired. You know what I'm saying, bro? He literally told me that. He's like, dog, I don't know what's going on, but I'm not firing you. All right. Man, and today is my last day.
They was happy.
I ain't seen him no more, bro.
Off day shift.
He quit that day, yeah. He told me everything that was going on, and he said, I'm not working here no more. Literally. The next person they hired, he told me the same thing, bro. And he said he not firing me. That's 2 supervisors in a row that this bitch ass nigga he hired to fire me. And they both worked with me in like 3 weeks. Like, hell no, nigga, I'm not firing you. You feel me?
Yeah.
This shit is crazy, bro. Shouts out to both of y'all that, man, I give big ups to people that don't like that comes into this job. Like he didn't have to tell me. Either one of these people had to tell me that shit. Either one of these people had to quit their jobs, bro.
They could have just fired you and
and got it and just kept living their life. They literally one white dude. This is me telling you, coming out the gutter, that one white dude owned the plant that me and him connected after fucking me and him going head to head. Now I'm telling you, another white motherfucker that was a supervisor realized that I'm being treated like some shit, and he quit.
See, but this is the thing.
It's some crazy shit, bro.
And he quit because of it.
Exactly. The next supervisor behind him told me the same thing. He didn't even know the white dude.
Yeah. But see, this is the thing I like about Bill. And the thing that I always respected about Bill. If you had a problem and you went to Bill wasn't going to brush you off. If you say you had a problem with Larry or Vivian or neither wasn't really no problem, or one of them other fools over there, he wasn't gonna brush you off for getting your ass or take the supervisor side. No. He was gonna light their ass up.
I'm not gonna bullshit. It was my first encounter with. Up until my anger to white people owning shit like that, I was so mad at him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but him, he was just so different. Like if Bill, I don't know, I know damn well you ain't never watching this podcast, right? But I don't know what's his last name.
Jones.
It was Jones.
Bill Jones.
You got my last name, boy. Bill Jones, yeah.
Bill Jones.
You was all right, dog. Out of all white people, if you sitting right now and somebody bring you this motherfucking podcast out the blue, yeah. I'm gonna give big shots out to you as a white person. You didn't have to do a fucking thing to help nail one of these people.
Well, Bill was never.
Nobody's sitting here. You know what I'm saying?
Bill was cool.
You didn't have to do it.
The only thing that got Bill up out of it was Bill had that heart attack. He had that motherfucking heart attack in the office.
One thing about Bill, you didn't have to do what you did. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that a whole lot.
He went in there and that nigga what's that motherfucker? Tony Alvarez was prepared to give Bill mouth to ass resuscitation because
yeah, because he was kissing his ass.
Was he?
Them motherfuckers was terrible. What? He was the ass kisser.
Yeah, I just give big shots out to first I had a stereotype put like this for white people that's running a corporation like that, right? And he just wasn't one of them. He didn't fit in it. It was hard for me.
Bill would give us props too.
He didn't fit into that. So I give shots out to you. If you're sitting right now in your living room with all your family, and somehow you get this, shots out to you, bro. You ran that plant. I appreciate everything you did.
When Bill had that plant, Bill used to always, especially on day shift, because he was there, he'll pull the whole plant in, everybody in there. He'll come in there and talk to us. And then one time, man, he told us, man, y'all are the number in the whole Smithfield system. Man, you know, it's a rack of plants in the Smithfield system. We was number one. Yeah. We was putting out shit more than we was one, and probably we was the smallest plant. I think Kingston might be smaller. I think that's the one. But man, but Bill gave us our props. Now, when them other suckers took over, good Lord,
man! Yeah, after that, it was start going to hell.
Hell yeah, when Clyde them took over, they were too busy chasing little Spanish brawlers around the packing room.
And shit kept breaking down like back to back.
And then they act like it's our fault. That motherfucker get the.
Are y'all trying to sabotage it? What the fuck are you talking about? if the shit shut down, we gotta go home. We gonna get paid. God damn it! What the fuck you mean?
I'm gonna say one thing, right? One thing about Clyde, I'm not going. Clyde was alright to me, man, because he was put in a bad situation when a joint was going in the tubes and they stuck him in the joint to run it. As a black man. So to me, when he took over the position as a black man running that joint, I fucked with that. You know what I'm saying? He never did nothing to us that was real hostile. You know what I'm saying? He was cool, to be honest with you.
He banned us from the front office.
That was different. Y'all niggas trying to fuck his girl and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all don't come up here.
Oh, one of the Spanish
I was doing my job.
One of the Spanish
I had my hands full. Yeah.
Who?
Avon.
He had a few of them though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. No.
Oh, the Spanish joints in HR.
Yeah, that was my man. I'm not going to. Clyde and Keista, I fucked with them niggas. They was all right. Clyde had a position where he couldn't show his favoritism, put it like that. But he wouldn't outright fight. He ain't fired none of us. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he had somebody else do it.
That nigga snuck in one night, 4 a.m. We were all within that joint knocked out, bro. He came in that joint, was like, and went in his office and went back out and left, bro. He didn't say shit to us.
Yeah.
He used to do that shit on Saturdays when we
Exactly. So a normal, if it was Larry, guess what would happen? He would first of all, he made sure I get up. Hey, can you wipe this?
Yeah,
can you get the mop over there?
Larry was an asshole.
Now you talk.
Yeah.
Larry was an asshole and admitted he was an asshole.
Exactly. So Clyde Bryant, I'm gonna say his whole name. I fucked with it.
This how he is.
I'm gonna say your name because you was cool with me.
Hey, DeAndre.
Yeah. Can you get the
I need you to get
can you get your crew to get over there and
I need you to get the guys to
and wipe the ceiling?
And,
no, motherfucker.
Use the squeegee out
DeAndre, please. Can you get your peoples? Nah, motherfucker. We done. Okay, come on. We go to the office. I'm not
gonna ask you again.
Man, we like
then walk away and then come back a few minutes. DeAndre.
Yeah, we was like Tom and Jerry back then, bitch.
I need you to come to the office.
Especially when I started writing his ass. When I got the power to write him up, man, it was just going at it.
Sign this.
Write your ass up if I sign it. DeAndre, please. Can you get your crew just to do? Nah, nigga, we chilling. Fuck you. Hey, nigga, you be mad as shit at me, yo. Like, nigga, we ain't doing shit. We did what we supposed to do, nigga.
Like,
fuck
nigga,
you.
I remember this motherfucker added some shit to our list on when we close on the weekend before they clean up. They had to squeeze you out the houses, do the
yeah, he always wants you to do some extra shit. He's a bitch. He want to try to fuck bitches while you working hard back that bitch. Think he getting some pussy. Fuck him.
And he got white.
Yeah, he's a bitch. He was fucking with what's her name? The short that's my girl too. She's short, right? She was working QA, she working at Packer.
You ain't talking about the one where they used to have the Howard shirt.
Angela.
Oh yeah.
He was geeking off Angela at one moment and shit, man. That's my dog, little Angela.
And
she's real. She's short, yeah.
Oh, for real.
Bro, he came back and the motherfucker thought we was fucking her or something. I don't know what was happening with this nigga. He came with his eyes big as shit. Where is he?
Fucking her.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, that was the only time he started screaming. He said, "Hey, where Angie at?"
Yeah, like this nigga. I don't know where the fuck Angie at, nigga.
Shit, he was fucking
Bernie.
Bernie.
What's wrong with you? Anybody he fuck and you fuck behind him, he gonna have a heart attack. He gonna try to fire you, bro.
Oh yeah.
Fuck wrong with you?
Shit, motherfucking Wayne had one of his bitches beat up when he was fucking with Bernice.
Yeah.
I was here to fight his ass.
Yeah.
I remember some dude came up there with a sword. Remember that? A machete.
Yeah,
that was when that Spanish bitch was fucking somebody in that joint.
Fucking
and one of them cleanup motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And that nigga came in at a machete and shit, started swinging that
motherfucker life too.
He hacked his ass and her ass.
Yep, right there in the parking lot.
That bitch had the audacity to come back to work 2 days later with motherfucking bandages all over the place.
That was like this, yo.
Yeah. That bitch had bandages everywhere. I'm like, shawty.
I was like, this nigga got a sword.
He hacked that bitch up, bro.
Yeah, he beat her ass with that machete.
That bring me to wild ass shit because niggas be fucking with bitches, right? And be doing wild shit when they break up or cheating shit, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that bitch cheated on him. He ran into somebody's job with a machete to chop people up, bro.
Right.
Think about that for a minute.
He was the original El Chapo.
That means your mind is mentally, like...
He checked out.
Exactly. Like, we were just...
He fucked up in the head about that because he took her home.
He checked all the way
Exactly.
out. And I'm sure he took her home and
He took her home, beat her ass,
and
already raped her.
Now think about that.
For the fact that they went in her files, well, whatever they pulled up, probably Vivian them knew her address anyway. Vivian, and what's Vivian Hall? Well, anyway, they called the police and sent her to the house. Oh, he was great to do some damage on that ass.
He sent her home. He was beating her up while he was in the car.
You're right. He had the red light just punching all upside the head.
But we just heard a motherfucker kill his kids and himself because the bitch was cheating and shit. You see what I'm saying?
People mind get checked out anytime. Mental illness is a motherfucker.
I mean, he killed his kids, bruh. He went live. Think about that shit. He went live. First, he started talking about the dude. Hey, you caused this or some bullshit.
Hey,
started talking about the bitch. Like, bitch, you a dirty bitch and all that shit.
Mental illness. That's good ass pussy is a motherfucker.
And then you can't. He sat there on live, bruh, and said, "I'm gonna kill all." He killed his kids.
Yeah, that was some fucked up
3 kids,
I
bro.
heard about that.
That's fucked up, man. Damn.
You completely checked out.
So that's what I be thinking, like, overall, like, in relationships, right? Like, what's worse? When a girl cheat on a man or when a man cheat on a girl?
I mean, to me, it's the same. But somebody, either way, somebody got feelings, and somebody's feelings gonna be out.
Man,
I'm talking about the reactions.
The reactions
of it is different.
I think a dude reactions is worse.
I don't know.
You think so? Explain that.
I think
because you got dudes out here that will catch the chick cheating and beat the chick all up and shoot her, try to kill her, set her on fire, kill her, himself, the whole family. Dudes just go off, and most of the time, the chick just go fucking up nigga.
I think it's a time because I done heard some females that set motherfucking houses on fire, cars on fire, niggas that set people on fire.
Went left eye on a nigga.
Left eye, yeah.
I done heard people take a gun, go, and then this is what white people do. They go on shoot spree. My wife left me, so I gotta go out to the mall and go shoot up some people.
My wife left me. I'm going shooting niggas today.
Yeah, man, shit like that. It's just
what kind of games you playing?
So I'm thinking, I think it's like it works. Whoever character it is, whoever mind checks out the worst.
Yeah. I think it's men. When they get cheated on, they literally ready to check out.
Right.
That's different from girls. They ain't ready to check out. You know what I'm saying? They get caught and it's like they want, you know what I'm saying, make it better. But if not, it's just whatever. A dude, they take it harder. You know what I'm saying? Because it's no coming back for them as far as they're concerned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
it's cheating.
She already been, it's like you so much things going in your mind. It's like she been slurping up his music.
Right.
She been gobbling his bizarres. No.
Bitch, suck this nigga off now. She want to come on and kiss me.
And then you start thinking, how many days she came in there and I ain't know nothing about this. You know what I'm saying? After he done did some wild shit to this bitch.
Yeah.
So niggas think deeper than women, right? Because when women get cheated on, it's like they be mad. Now, don't get me wrong. But they don't kill their fucking self and the kids.
Nah, they just beat the other bitch up.
So like,
that's true.
Remember years ago, the Butterfucos. Remember them?
Okay, yeah.
Oh my god.
The Long Island Lolita. She was 16 and he was crushing that joke.
She chopped that thing off.
Nah, that's the other one.
That's Lorena Bobbitt.
Yeah.
Joey Buttafuoco was when the chick knocked on the door and shot his wife in the face.
Damn.
And then she walked off like she was a pimp.
She was Goldie. The fuck is you?
Like her ass shot girl in the face and rolled out. And that's when the wife found out he was messing around. When she gets shot in the face.
And she was under she was
underage. She was like 16.
Yeah, he was
that's crazy.
She was like 15.
R. Kelly. He was R. Kelly before R. Kelly was R. Kelly.
Yeah, another nigga was getting married and the bitch was cheating on him. He put the fucking video, her ass getting slayed by the nigga she was cheating with. At the wedding, nigga. When they about to get married. He put that shit up on the big screen.
That you trifling bitch.
Like instead of saying, baby, I love you for the rest of my life. Hey, take a pic up there. That's you, ain't it, bitch? Fuck wrong with you? Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you and this priest.
Funky ass up on that screen.
Sleeping with the brother.
With the mailman. Bitch, you were cheating with the milkman. You nasty hoe.
This bitch right here was cheating with a brother-in-law.
Yeah, it was a brother-in-law.
It was his brother, so he got the video of her fucking his brother.
Oh, shit.
And so when they got married, the wedding day, he put the video up on the screen in front of everybody.
So she just gonna
at the wedding joint, bruh.
So he just gonna fuck the whole family up.
That's fucked up. So what I mean, a nigga would go, they gone.
So like, you spend all this money on the wedding.
Why would you do all that? Yeah. I just show that man in rehearsal. Be like, hey, that's how you gonna dance right there. Hey, make sure you right there. Hey, look up there though. Hey, we don't worry about the wedding no more, motherfucker. Fuck the two-step. We done. Fuck
you could have put that all over the internet and say that money.
You just spend all that money on the wedding.
Right, you'd have paid the caterers. You'd have got the motherfucking cameraman up in there. You got ushers and shit. You got all this. You'd have paid. You got you'd have paid for all that shrimp.
Yeah. Then the pastor.
So feed your mother out.
Right.
Then the pastor.
Oh man, you did all kind of shit.
Then the pastor sitting there like, oh God.
Right. Right. He didn't even know it was coming. He was shocked.
He's shocked. He's like, where's my Bible at? Where's my Bible at? Pray for this.
Yeah, let us pray.
Let us pray.
We'll pray on this. Oh, hell no.
No bullshit. That will be crazy as shit, though.
You got the groom, you got the bride's there, you got sipping wine, champagne, and then you got that on the screen.
Right.
That's crazy as fuck.
Damn.
See, a nigga would do that though. You know what I'm saying? Just to make her look so crazy the way he feel. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like in front of her mother and everything, she getting the long rod and it ain't him.
And then you know every nigga in that wedding.
Think about everybody that is thinking, oh yes, he the good man. This is good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And what the fuck happened up there?
And every nigga in there look at that video and say, damn, she
that bitch
like that
as shit.
Like, damn, that ain't you.
What?
That's your problem.
Nah, everybody, all his groomers looking like, damn, hope he ain't got video of me. God damn it. Shit. Man. I told her that ring this up. Damn, I didn't know she gave it to him too. Damn. Let me put my head down.
One of the groomers was like, oh, damn. You fucked it too?
Yeah, I put my head down, bro. That's you. I ain't no video, motherfucker. Fuck
like when motherfucker, when Trey was talking to what's we calling on the joint, he said, Dashiki pregnant. And the motherfucker phrase out loud like, woo.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Here you go, sucker. I'm in bed.
That's just like on y'all remember that joint with what was that? When the bitch got pregnant 2 minutes after he fucked her?
That was the same movie.
That's the same night.
Yeah.
That bitch said, I'm pregnant. He said, what?
He said, what? I got like 8 kids. I already know.
I already know how I feel. Stop playing me. I know how I feel when I'm pregnant. I got 8 kids, nigga. I know.
No
like, whatever, bitch, I just killed
you.
Like, no wonder I just tried to put my dick in there. Just, they feel nothing in there.
And I just did it.
This ain't got no kind of walls.
None. Zero.
Zilch. Bitch, you just got a box.
It's like it's just like driving, like going 100 miles per hour down on an open road.
Right.
It's free, basically.
Nothing. God damn. Something?
That's crazy as shit.
7-Eleven here? Anything.
And so every week we do, right? We go back in time and shit. So before we do that, I want to pay some bills. God damn.
Oh.
Be hitting the joint like a motherfucker. Yeah, so we're gonna pay some bills before we do that. You know what I'm saying, dog? So from when we come back though, rap was rap. What I'm gonna do is who is on this joint this time? So we're going back in time in the basement on this one right here. Rap was rap, you know what I'm saying? And we do Slim Thug, you know?
Slim Thugger motherfucker.
Slim Thug.
Dogger motherfucker.
Oh man. Bruh, one thing you gotta know though, it's a difference between getting a haircut and getting fresh. You know what I'm saying, dog? You see what I mean coming out of Fresh House Grooming Studios. Family friendly atmosphere. Get your services from the top professional barbers and stylists, ponytails, braids, fades. Fresh House Grooming Studio, 3613 St. Barbara's Road, Suitland, Maryland. With customer service is your best and your fresh is the test. You know what I'm saying, dog? Now, when rap was rap, then we go back in time for anybody don't know. You know what I'm saying, dog? We critique rappers when they was starting in their career. We do their interviews, get to listen to their mind frame, where they was at the time. You know what I'm saying, dog? And we go back, we get their critiques on mics. We go through 1 to 5 mics on that. You know what I'm saying, dog? And we call that. Those good old days when rap was rap. This week, we're going to fuck with Slim Thug. Hold up. First of all, Tony, you ever listen to Slim Thug?
Yeah, I listen to Slim Thug.
You ain't fuck with him?
Yeah, I used to listen to him. He was cool.
Jay, you fuck with him?
Yeah, I used to listen to him. He had some nice joints out.
Hold on, what was this shit?
What was his song?
Y'all niggas don't even know.
I'm saying, I'm gonna ask. Everything, all I remember is, Slim Thugger motherfucker.
I know he was on a couple of joints. Who the boss motherfucker.
Yeah. Boss. Like a boss.
What's his name? Stavey Jerome Thomas. Born in 1980. Stage name Slim Thug. You know what I'm saying, dog? He debuted in July 2005 on Mike Jones' single, Still Tripping. Y'all remember that joint?
Yeah.
Still tipping on
That was
fofos.
Mike Jones.
That joint was hot for that summer.
He said that song.
And
what the fuck happened to Mike Jones, man?
He got a deal.
He kept giving out his phone number. 98210-8004.
Oh yeah.
Mike Jones up on the low because Mike Jones about to blow.
I remember that shit, yeah. Dumbass nigga.
What happened was he was hot as hell before he got his deal. He got his deal. What? 1-2 albums? Well, the first one was good. Who was Mike Jones? But after that,
yeah.
Switch Your House.
Oh yeah.
Like him, Paul Wall. He got one album out of him.
I think Joe Butler's in Switch House.
Mm.
Oh,
that was the DJ was DJ. What's his name? Damn.
DJ Screw.
He was also on Beyonce's Pink Panther too.
Chopper Screw.
Chopper Screw.
He's on Beyonce Pink Panther too.
Yeah. What you like, what you see, blah blah blah. Blah
Yeah.
blah.
Yeah, he was in Switch House, Star Trek, Boss Hog, Outlaws, Interscope Rappers. He's on Rap a Lot too. You know? So this, when rappers rap, Slim Thug in the basement. That's not Tigger, so we're not even going to bring Tigger into this thing. I guarantee you, man, don't try rap.
Nah, he ain't Tigger.
You know what I'm saying, dog? So here we go. Third perspective.
What's the deal with it? It's your boy Slim Thugger. We here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
check it out.
Slut.
I already platinum in stores. Bootleggers can't stop me. Other rappers can't top me. They both try hard to copy, but I work still slap you, not me. I'm the real deal boss of the city, still regardless if I sell 100,000 or I sell a bill. I'm already platinum, already paid. What they call us big house already laid, was already made before the made deal. Put boys on the ground, show how I feel. I turn on the studio behind the banner wheel, and you can find me in the hood on chill still. Labels must got tired of hearing me say ever deal, cause they was put something in my pocket, made the player chill. It's a new game, man. The streets change, man. Got what for real, now I'm getting for real fame, man. They asking questions like, why the hell he did this? And my replies get about my business. I'm the boss cause I do what I choose. I refuse to lose. You haters gotta play confused. Get out my and quit trying to dictate my moves. I'm still climbing higher and higher. My grind on proof. If your opinions to yourself and don't speak on mine, you ain't gonna catch no fish trying to watch my line. Just lay back, put your locs on and watch me shine. I drove this car this far, don't try to stop me now. And it don't matter if a player go platinum or gold. Still good in the hood, how I got it before. Hooked up with Star Trek and we got it some more. Now them feds can't tell what I got on the low. Chill.
Be very clear right here. Almost platinum in store tomorrow. Madeline's birthday. That's
Told you this bitch ass gonna rap. You gonna sit there and talk. Like, yeah, hype artist or some shit. Fuck out of here. What you think, Jay?
I give him a 3.5. He was consistent. His flow was there. He didn't have anything that snatch you, but we heard pretty much worse, way worse.
Yeah, you right about that. That's for sure. What you think, Tony?
I'm gonna go with a strong 3. I mean, it sounds like all this other stuff for real.
No bullshit.
It's you think he was listening to his album. So I give him a 3. Like he, like Jay say, he ain't really come out with nothing fabulous, nothing spectacular. Like Tat.
Yeah, no.
He like, so, it was average at best.
I'm gonna give him 3 too, man. Mine's more of the 2.5, 3.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, he ain't make no mistakes or nothing. He flowed good, but it wasn't no meat in none of that shit. It was just like, it was bland rhymes, put like that.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's a 3 either way, up or down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Still.
Then he was talking about, and then he was talking about got the major deal. That's a Mike Jones line right there.
I think I did hear that. It sounded like something that was on that verse,
on that album.
Exactly.
But the members of that group of Switcher House was Mike Jones, Slim Thug,
Paul Wall,
Chameleonaire.
Yeah, I fuck with Chameleon. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Actually, DJ Michael Watts, and the rest of these people.
Now, out of all of them, Chameleon can rap. He was all right.
Freestyling, yeah. That's who we gave a full
He nice.
5 for.
He can rap too, yeah.
That's who we gave a 5 for.
Yeah.
It was him, Ludacris, Nelly, and it was Chameleonaire. He had a 5.
And you remember he was on that motherfucking he was on some game, man. He was on one of those games. He had a song on one of those games. He's either NFL.
I think it was NFL Blitz.
I think it was one of them.
I mean, not NFL Blitz, NFL Street. I know.
This before before I heard him rap, I heard it on the game.
It was on NFL Street because it was him and 3 6 Mafia was on the game too.
Okay, yeah. Cause I know yeah, you're right. I remember his song on that joint. I remember that. It something had to do with football. I know it was. But yeah, I give him 3 though. You know what I'm saying? 3 all around the board. Matter of fact, Slim Thug.
You got a strong 3.
Slim Thug. Those good old days when rap. You know what I'm saying? Now, when rap was rap. Man, we appreciate everybody, bro, that tunes in to us from coast to coast worldwide. We appreciate everybody. Spotify, Google Podcasts. We appreciate that shit a whole lot. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook group, Instagram. We appreciate it a whole lot. You know what I'm saying, dog? This podcasting thing, like we was just discussing when we was working in Smithfield. That's how we all met, shit, right? But after that, doing transitioning into podcasting has been a different thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like I never thought about podcasting before. You know what I'm saying? While I was at work that day, I never thought about really jumping out there and being a podcaster. You know what I'm saying? So after work, doing this, you learn that this is just the same as a grind as when you was at work, right? Because
That's for sure.
it's a grind. Like it's like another job, whether you know it or not. So if you try to be like if you somebody out there right now who on a podcast right now, you got keep in mind two things that in order for it to work, you got to find time to do it first. And then you got to be serious about it because it's going to be like a second job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not. Because all of you just going to be throwing anything out there is going to be a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? So in order for you to put out some product that's nice, you're going to need time to at least do the product. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't, podcast is not easy as it seems, right? So when we celebrate those certain marks is because this is not easy, bro. We've been doing this for 2.5 years straight. We ain't missed a week. We do 2 podcasts a week. That's 6 hours. So that's 2.5 hours of podcast a week. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all been getting it in.
So that's a grind. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody that started the podcast with me. You know what I'm saying? That's not no longer with me. You know what I'm saying? Kareem, you know what I'm saying? Big homie D. We appreciate all everybody contribute to the growth of the podcast. You know what I'm saying? I just appreciate all y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that's why I appreciate Jay. You know what I'm saying? Jay and my man Radical Rail. You know what I'm saying? Because they like the heart of the podcast. You know what I'm saying? People that show up all the time that turns into the heartbeat of the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? That contribute to the podcast over these years because podcast is not easy, bro. Not easy as I thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
At all.
So, and the fact that I've jumped in all the way in, I want everything. I'm doing everything to the top notch. Like I don't want to see a podcast out there that's doing anything that I can't do. You feel me? So right now, after doing this for 2.5 years straight, we are podcasters. You know what I'm saying? So you need to come to us for advice, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we podcasting for show with 16,000 downplays on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Nah? But that brings me to like the Breakfast Club probably breaking up and shit, right?
I heard.
Yeah.
What y'all think? You watch the Breakfast Club? You listen to the Breakfast Club?
Yeah. I used to listen to it, but it's a little it's a trip sometimes because sometimes they bring you on there for you to set up for failure a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, you watch the joint, Tony?
Every now and then, if it's something I want to see or somebody I want to see on there.
Now that's not really a podcast. That's a radio. That's a broadcast, yeah. But I give them credit too because they stay together. I mean, I'm gonna try to tell y'all, bro. If I can't stress this as much, doing what they did to constantly get together and produce a product is not easy, bro.
At all.
I'm gonna try to tell you some real shit.
You know, the hardest part about all of this is coming up with content and coming up with subjects.
It's not easy.
On a regular. And you gotta do your research. You know, people think that you can just jump on there and do anything. And that's not
exactly.
And then if you want your podcast, you want your show to look like something, you got to put the work in. You know, it ain't easy.
Nah.
People think it's easy. It ain't easy
at all. So that's why like people like her and Angela Lee. I don't like motherfucking what's this bitch ass nigga that call himself God or some shit. I don't really fuck with him, but I give credit, Charlamagne and God. I give these niggas credit because they did it, bro. Once you accomplish that, she about to move on to her own thing. But once you accomplish that, bro, you gotta get shots out to people like Joe Budden. I don't fuck with Joe Budden as a rapper, but podcasting, that nigga a genius, bro. Joe Rogan, all these motherfuckers, man. You gotta give credit to these motherfuckers, huh? You know what I'm saying? I don't really give credit to motherfuckers that use their name to just podcast. That's just bullshit to me.
You ain't really put the work in.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
But I mean, yeah, you can play off your name, but
that's bullshit. Yeah, I don't like that. But he might have started off. Joe Budden might start off with his name. He wasn't a big mega star any fucking way. But
Nah.
He might use his name in the beginning, but he carried this. He made that podcast a podcast. You know what I'm saying? His personality and shit.
I always remember Joe Budden for getting his ass whooped on on the Def Jam.
Just that rapping shit
on the Def Jam game.
Rapping wasn't his thing. But Angela Lee,
apparently pussy ain't he? Cause he left since Santana. And
Erica. Since Santana, I remember that shit.
And Erica on a limb.
But Angela Lee says she about to get her own show, so we're gonna tap in and listen to her for a minute.
I've been wanting to do for years now, since way before the pandemic. I had actually sat down with our big boss, Deyjah, and I was telling her like I was gonna have my podcast, lip service, and I was thinking I would be able to get something like a weekend situation, one day ease into having my own show again. I did come from Sirius for Head the morning after with Angela Lee, and then came here. So it's always been a goal of mine to have that. And so I thought I would still be on here and then do that show as well. But years later, they approached me up here at iHeart. Deyjah had to sit down with me and told me that they are going to give me my very own show. And so part of that is I wasn't sure what was happening when you first told me, but I am going to be leaving the Breakfast Club. You guys obviously will continue on, and it'll be a different iteration of the Breakfast Club, but I will have my own show up here at iHeart as well. So I'll be
So when you say
part
your
of the
own
family.
show, like a daily show,
Yes,
Like a daily show.
yes, a nationally syndicated daily show,
and lip service.
and my podcast, Lip Service.
Would you let her do it?
What? I'm asking questions.
She's
She's talking. She's not
questions.
finished.
I've been waiting to ask questions all night. You're right. Go ahead.
You said you was gonna be
The floor
quiet.
is yours, yes.
That's the problem.
So it's really exciting. I mean, I really honestly can't believe it. I know it took a long time to make this happen. So I want to thank everybody at iHeart, but of course, mostly I really want to thank, first and foremost, the listeners who are part of our Breakfast Club family. We've been doing this for 12 years now.
12
And
years.
so this is just a tremendous opportunity. I feel extremely grateful, extremely blessed to be able to get something that, is really monumental up here, because, as far as having a nationally syndicated show and somebody in my position, a woman, a Black woman up here, I don't know. I mean, it's a rarity, and it's a great opportunity, and it's not something that I take lightly. So I'm really excited. Now I'm still going to be here on the Breakfast Club until everything gets worked out. I don't know where the show is exactly going to be aired. I know.
I think she might be talking too early. What you think? Like, she don't know what the show gonna be with nothing of that stuff. Well, you might calm down on this one.
I think she is talking a little early because she said that iHeartRadio sat down and said, you make your own show.
But we don't know what time, date, or where it's gonna be, or what the fuck the name is.
She
Like, what the
didn't
fuck?
Right. You jumping out there with no information.
You ain't got no parachute. Just jumped out that motherfucker. Like,
Hey, I'm getting my own show.
Yep, fuck y'all. It ain't gonna be the way. It ain't gonna be like it was.
I'm getting my own show. Bam.
No,
I'm out. Fuck y'all. Like, bruh,
she need to
sign the contract first. Right. And plus, this bitch ass thinking, what's his name? God? Charlemagne bitch ass. You can tell something about him. Look, he saw he kept interrupting or something.
Yeah, Spanish fly.
It's like
that nigga rubbed me the wrong way. That nigga, something about him, I just don't get with.
Yeah, I don't fuck with him anyway. Yeah,
Spanish fly.
And he motherfucker seemed like he was hating and shit because of that.
Yeah,
it's like he kept trying to act like, oh, that's some small. You know what I'm saying? Kept interrupting her and shit. Like
you ain't gonna be big as me.
Yeah. Oh, you gonna do that and your lip service? Like, nigga, you doing 1,800 different things nobody give a fuck about. Fuck wrong with you?
Right. Yeah, he on Comedy Central. Nobody don't watch that.
Nobody watching that bullshit. Fuck you.
Punk ass.
Don't nobody fuck with you, bro.
Then he buried that situation he had when he was fucking with that 16-year-old.
Yeah, that was a problem.
Yeah, was it 16 or 15?
It don't matter.
Or was it 12?
Those months, then that matters. For sure.
All I know is she had a Spanish fly in her drink.
Yeah, he put the Spanish fly in there. I remember that shit.
Oh, man. dirty motherfucker.
Yeah, he put Spanish Fly. The bitch came on YouTube like this nigga tried to drug her and shit.
Yeah, that's a dirty, you filthy motherfucker.
Not good.
Now, who the
But
hell
I'm
is
starting
this?
to feel for Wendy Williams, bro.
Who, I was about to say, who the hell is this? Look at her skin.
Man,
Wendy Williams is starting to scare me. She's scaring me, bro. She's
She
scaring me, bro.
gone, man.
What the hell she looking like that?
Did she say something about she got married to a police last week?
She got married.
But her family say she ain't get married.
That bitch knows she got married, no?
I don't think so.
Nah.
The family say
I think her mind is checked out too.
The family
really
say
think
she
she gone
hallucinating,
too, bro.
She tripping.
She is. I think she is because when she do
out
interviews,
there. She like spaced out.
it just seems like she's not here. She keep talking about a jury. Nobody, what the fuck? Where you at?
So they did.
She talking about the chair and shit.
So they did an interview a few weeks.
She's
like a month
on
ago.
that shit.
And they said she kept talking about the chair that came from the show. They pretty much threw your shit out in the street, and you just
Yeah.
let me go ahead and pick this out and pick that out.
Stop picking it up to her. Hey, you see this? Nah, that was thrown in the garbage. They didn't give a fuck. That's custom.
Sherry Shepherd, get that shit up out of here.
What the fuck? I'm scared. She carrying me, bro. I'm starting to think something wrong there now.
She got that brown got issues.
It ain't weed or nothing. There's some other shit.
It's that shit.
There's something missing upstairs now.
It's cocaine.
And maybe she think her thighs look good.
No, her body look terrible.
She got short up to a pussy print, bro. She thinks she hot, bro.
And it don't even.
And ain't nobody coming and say, baby, no.
You're not hot.
You're not sizzling either. You're nothing.
Look at her. Leg, skin on her leg.
But she about 60, man. We don't want to go too. That's what I mean. It's like she thinking her legs look good or something.
You know,
she got sores and shit.
She
not doing good, bro.
She trying to hold on.
She's not doing good.
Hold on to past glory. She's trying to hold on. You know, she thought she was gonna be the next Oprah. Wrong.
That's true.
They couldn't wait to kick.
I mean, she carved her own niche out. She did.
Yeah, she did.
She did her thing for sure. But like somebody can come in. Can't nobody come in and do her thing, but she was different.
And she did it. I mean, Oprah did it for years. You know, you had Phil Donahue did it for years, but you know, she did it for a lot of years too. She had double digits in years, and you know, a lot of people ain't.
True.
They you know, people they giving people talk shows like they giving them podcasts nowadays. So
true.
And they ain't lasting one, 2 years. So, you know, for she didn't hit double digit years because she done had her breakdown or whatever. So
and then when she did have her breakdown, they couldn't wait to get rid of her.
Right.
That's how the industry do to chew you up.
Right.
It was
like they was waiting for something to go wrong because she was still a money maker. So they didn't, you know, you really couldn't give her the boot. She was a money maker and she had women
kick her ass.
And at the same time, they was trying to probably wait and see if she get herself together. Like they probably been seeing what we seeing now. You see what I'm saying? They was like, hold on, shorty, you gotta take a break. She was acting like this.
You they told her she had to take a break.
And then she came back. She was still acting like that.
Somebody secretly sent a quarter key over her house. You know,
she was still acting like that when she came back.
On this,
there ain't no more breaks for you. We gotta bring Shippy Shepherd in here because you tripping.
Yeah,
for sure. But I think she needs some help, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, she needs a lot of help.
Everything like it's falling apart right there.
You know,
bro.
when she was staying in that, I don't know, it was a rehab or a shelter or something she was in. And
Wendy Williams?
Yeah, this was last year sometime.
Oh, you talking about the rehab joint?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Some kind of rehab.
Oh no, what you talking about? Yeah. This is when Judge fired her ass up. So I told me she was on some shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Judge Mathis.
Judge Mathis. So her ass a whole
around just like
a hole in her ass. He's like, look at your nose. You keep sniffing it. You say you just came out the bathroom, smoking that shit, ain't you?
He damn sure said that shit.
Like, baby, you gotta stop that shit.
Yeah. Like, you can't do that. You can't keep doing that.
You can't keep doing that.
And the whole time he was doing that, nobody knew that she was doing shit, right? And that kind of opened the lids and shit, bro.
Again.
Hell yeah.
Because she was, you know.
When he looked right through it and said, bro, you doing something. Yeah.
He saw right through that shit. He said, come on now. I used to do the same shit. I used to sell the shit. He said I used to do it and sell it.
She was on something different.
Yeah, because you know
She was geeking.
That's why a lot of people went at her for being a hypocrite. You know, because she was
That's
she
true.
used to
Yeah,
try to go on Whitney all the time. But you was on it worse than Whitney.
that's true. She was going on a lot of people with her own shit in the closet.
Right.
Yeah,
And everybody knew that she was at one point she was a raging cokehead.
Yeah.
And then Method Man, she was like, she sucked Method Man dick or something, or licked his ass. What she said? She slept with him. I know.
Oh,
She took a bath with him or something.
I don't remember that.
With Method Man.
Oh, Method Man. I don't know why I started thinking about Red Man. Probably because they do shit together now. And shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What about T.I. daughter? I didn't know he had an older daughter. She talking about she be cutting herself and hurting herself and shit. You heard about that shit?
That's the one that he said.
Tiny daughter. The one he went
Tiny
Tiny
daughter.
daughter.
the one he went to the gynecologist with.
That was her?
The one that tried to fix her hymen.
That was that one? Oh, that's crazy then. If that's the same girl.
Tried to fix her hymen.
Talking about he went in there.
She tried to have it reattached.
I don't know. I think she was
But
trying
the one
to,
time that was a thing.
he was trying to get it tight or something. Something.
Yeah.
You fucking. What? If the booty loose, the booty loose.
Deyjah Harris says she self-harms herself. Now, I met a couple of girls that do that, young. In fact, last year, I met a girl, I was fucking with a bitch, and I started realizing I'm seeing like lines and shit on the arm and shit.
Yeah, they start cutting themselves with butter knives.
And I'm like, what the fuck wrong with you? You know what I'm saying now? Oh, I knew another joint that used to have like a wristband on. I never knew she was cutting herself the whole time. Till she told me. She showed me the joint like this. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh,
What are y'all doing?
Yeah, they harm themselves.
Exactly.
Right.
When
And
they
it's
do
something
like
that people doing this too.
once again, the mind check out. They think they stressing about something. Then
True.
They again, mental illness is a motherfucker.
Especially in the black community, bro.
Yeah,
Because we overlook it.
they overlook it.
They overlook it, but
They
you know,
overlook
a lot
it.
of people.
They overlook it. They see that our mental illness is criminalized. Their mental illness is a mental illness, and that's the fucked up part about it. You need to equalize the mental illness. You can't say a nigga mental illness is he's just straight criminal. Come on, man.
That's
Then what
right.
the fuck are you?
I know there'd be a lot of people in jail that's not supposed to be there because they ain't got no sense. You know what I'm saying? They're just not supposed to be there and shit.
Look,
It's
there's
supposed to
a
be
lot of people.
It's supposed to be a mental joint.
It's a lot of people, man. I mean, if you need somebody to talk to, then they just like, fuck it. I ain't talking to nobody about this shit. And
That's true.
you just stay depressed, and you that shit eat at you. Sometimes you gotta get that shit off your chest because the shit eat at you.
That's true, bro.
It just get worse and worse and worse.
And that's for
Get
black
to
people.
the point that you just zap the fuck out.
Black people out here listening today. Yeah, I found out a lot of people that I know will keep shit to themselves, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at them like, what? Why the fuck you ain't saying nothing about that, bro? Why would you keep that to yourself all this time and be depressed about that shit? Like, what are you doing?
Depression is real.
Some people.
That's true.
Some people like to.
Especially in the
Bottle
gay
that
community.
stuff
The gay
up.
community too. That depression is a huge issue. Huge. But they're already being depressed about the sexual orientation, right? So they live in a stressful.
If somebody find out I'm gonna lose my job,
It's a lot going on in that shit.
Their family start.
my family gonna leave me.
But when it comes to this self thing, man, it be pretty girls doing that, bro. They ain't got no, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't got no reason to do that.
Now it says here, intentional behavior that is considered harmful to oneself. This is most commonly regarded as direct injury of one's own skin tissue, usually without a suicidal intention. Other terms such as cutting, self-injury, and self-mutilation. Now, like when they be cutting, like putting a little cussing, what's the point when you're not really trying to kill yourself, right? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Some people find.
What is that about?
Some people
That's a
find
good
it
damn
fun.
question.
Some people, I used to talk to somebody that was like that.
I knew a couple people. Yeah.
She said that she did it for fun. I was like, huh? Are you lost your mind? Or are you okay?
I know some people that do that, yo. That's
Do
crazy.
you need to talk to somebody about
your
this?
goddamn mind.
She said, I did it because I'm bored. What the fuck you bored for to do that? To cut yourself?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like,
and it's not the point where you're trying to be going to the hospital either. So it's, what are you doing? What is this point of this?
What is it? To get attention?
That's all I can think of. Yeah.
That's the only thing I can see.
And she said she's doing it because her childhood, the way she brought up or some shit, man. Like,
yeah, see, you got some.
she said she mad. Her upbringing that she got anger in her. That what she say.
Well, she need to go rap to somebody.
ASAP.
She need to go shopping or something.
Hey, look.
Because her upbringing pretty much was involved with a lot of money, didn't it?
Yeah.
Look, if your body ain't right, you go see somebody to get your body right. You go to the doctor.
And then they cut
if your brain ain't right, you need to go see a brain doctor.
The marks that they be having be permanent.
Yeah, they cut themselves like up and down their arm and the wrist and stuff.
And that shit turn into scar tissue, and it just make it easy for them to keep doing this shit. It didn't look nasty.
I don't know. Now I'm curious. I literally want somebody to come on this podcast that does that. I want to talk to them.
You got me curious.
What is that about?
Like if you want to get on a podcast and you don't want, if you don't want to identify yourself, you just
that's cool. We can make arrangements for that, but I just
put you behind a screen.
Curious of what is that about? What's the thought process of that? What you thinking when you first do it? When you're doing it, what do you want to happen there? Because you don't want to hurt yourself. You're not really hurt. I doubt if it even hurt anymore. You're doing it so much.
Nah, it don't.
You see what I'm saying? So what is this about?
When I was talking to
it's
somebody,
a mental.
It's
a mental type thing, man. And
that's tough, right there, bro.
And then when I woke up one morning and I seen her doing that, I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" She was like, "Don't stop."
What? Don't stop. What you gonna be like? Oh, let me get your bucket. Hey, let me catch your blood. Like, what's fucking wrong with you?
Look, you bleeding.
Yeah.
Some women in a relationship with a dude ain't happy unless the dude beating them up. I guess some people ain't happy unless they cutting themselves.
There is some crazy bitches like that for sure.
Then after a while, not after a while, but like a little bit of a while, it just wasn't happening no more. I wasn't there no more. I was like, I give up. I don't know what's going on here.
Damn, that's self-harm shit.
I can't deal with that.
She said it didn't hurt no more. She did say that. She said,
yeah.
She said, I'm bored. I just wanted to do it. And I'm like,
it can't hurt anymore. You constantly keep doing that.
I'm trying to stop you, but you don't want me to stop you.
Yeah, it's just the silliest thing.
See, I can't deal with nobody like that because, well, fuck it, I got a record. I can't take no chance of being somewhere and somebody see your arms all sliced up and cut up and shit. Might think I'm chopping your ass up or something. We can't. No.
You gotta go answer questions and shit.
Right. Sir, you want to step over here for a minute? What the fuck? For what? Nah, we can't do that.
Between him and the little youngin, what's his name with the gun out there and shit? T.I. better get his kids, man. What are you doing, bro?
They raising themselves.
What are you doing?
That's
bro?
what it sounds like.
And these niggas faked on TV like they was motherfucking the Huxtables or something.
But you know what? That's probably where some of that come from too, because their whole life, especially with that TV show, how long it's been on, their whole life is out there. Everything about them is out there.
That probably fucked them kids up. They didn't even think about that.
And it got them, like you said, got them fucked up in the head.
Like I said, the industry chew you up and spit you out.
Right.
Same thing did to Whitney Williams. Can do that to T.I. Could do that to anybody.
But if I'm T.I. and then my wife is Shorty, she was, and what's her name? She was in the group. Escape. What am putting kids on TV for?
Don't need to.
It's no reason for this.
There's no need to.
I guess he was like.
I guess when they get 16, I get it then. But all the way, they was 4, 5 years old, 6 years old, bro.
And King, he was newborn baby.
Like, what the fuck was that
for? He wasn't even born.
But look at all of these these reality TV shows that have been out there and see how many people just totally fucked up that come off of them or because of them. Remember the chick with all the kids and shit. Who else was fucked up?
Kate 8? She had like 8 kids and shit.
Something like that.
And then the father left. It's
the
just
father
like
didn't leave. The father had caught up with a
he was cheating. He got caught.
he had got a a child pornography joint.
That made it worse, yeah.
And then they ain't really had no
say.
watching
children fuck.
Yeah.
And then the kids ain't got no say so in this shit. They just putting all their business out in out there. Everything they do, they can't have no normal relationship with nobody.
Yeah.
And shit. I can,
That's another thing.
Once you in a situation where you a grown person, say like on Black Ink or the Love and Hip Hop and shit, they ain't got kids and shit on there. Them just dumbass adults doing dumbass shows, making dumbass decisions. So everything that they do come back on them. But when you get the stuff like Run's House, T.I. and Tiny,
and man, Run daughter so fucking fat. What's her name?
Angela.
Oh my God, Angela. You starting to get on my list with my girl. Jesus. So, Angela bad.
So when you got it, you basically putting the kids in a position. You probably they probably be like, yo, we got a TV show. Y'all want to go on a TV show? And you ain't explaining what all comes with this shit, and they ain't not understanding. Man. And next thing you know, boom, you got a crazy motherfucker running around here.
I ain't know T.I. brought out Iggy. Is he? What's her name? The white bitch?
Yeah, you ain't know that?
Nah.
Yeah, he founded that stink ass. You can't rap for shit.
That's crazy. I didn't even know she was a connection.
You see the video of her trying to freestyle on stage? That would fuck the career up. She was on stage. They told her to hit a freestyle. This is what she do. I feel to get head up beginning. I feel to tell her. I'm sorry, what? What the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
She didn't say the word. She was say, okay, this is where hip hop is heading into.
Niggas was clowning her in one video. She was dancing like her ass dropped or some shit.
Damn.
And then the dude,
she retired after. She came back.
She retired off of that shit. The moment where her career ended was when she was on the radio show, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the dude, she was freestyling, and she did the same thing. Terrible. And then the dude called up there and was like, what the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck off the radio. Wasting fucking time on the airways. Get the fuck
We are living in an age where it don't take talent.
That's true.
That's what she did. She freestyled. Yeah. You thought Blueface was terrible.
Oh my God.
This was here. This was like a little bit below it. Because she actually was saying something, but she was still
terrible.
I was like, what? What the fuck? You can't even say no words. She just up there just spitting gibberish.
Speaking of Blueface, him and Shawty, man, they toxic as fuck. What's her name from Baltimore, man? I wish she ain't never fuck with him, man.
She was on TikTok talking shit, and she had a bottle of Hennessy, and she was tripping.
Talking about fucking his mother up and shit.
Damn.
Sister beating the shit out of his sister.
And he's sitting
there. He still laid up with her. Yeah.
Nah.
Like, she was literally beat, and there was some goons that was out there too. They literally beat the sister and the sister boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they pissed on the boyfriend. They put him to sleep and they
pissed on him, bro. Niggas tripping, bro.
That's the type of shit get you shot.
He still. It's like, what are y'all doing? That's your mother and sister, nigga. Hey, what is this?
That's family. What the fuck are you doing?
Nigga, dumb as fuck. He can't fake like this bitch so much in love with him. He in love with her too, man. These two dumb motherfuckers, both of them toxic, yeah. They like Bobby and Whitney and shit.
They worse.
Yeah, they're another level.
I can't say Bobby and Whitney was a bad couple because
I ain't got Whitney putting no big ass tattoo of Bobby on her neck, bro.
Nah.
Should cuss that nigga out if you bring that up. Fuck wrong with you? That bitch put that shit on her neck, her tooth, everywhere, foot.
Her hand. Her
Oh
fingers.
my god.
What
That
can I
bitch-
say about him?
Bobby Whitney.
Only thing I can say about
drugs.
Shorty. Shorty checked out too.
I think so too, bro.
I think we have this whole podcast today is all about people
Mental shit,
who checked out.
mental issues,
People who've checked out.
especially when they get cheated on, they get checked out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Been a lot of checking out today.
Yeah, there's a lot of checking out today. It's a lot
Niggas
of-
like niggas ain't got no sense, bro.
And look, mental health is covered in Obamacare.
Wait, you were a whole.
shit, it's covered.
Yeah, we gonna-
You're
Right.
so funny,
You
but you
know?
were a whole
They
track
don't want
star
you to harm
at
yourself
some
or other
point. So,
people
like,
now.
give us
Hell
you were
no.
training for like Junior Olympics.
Now, like we was talking about with Shorty before. Before she started fucking with Blueface, she had a lot going on, bro.
Yeah, I was in the Junior Olympics, but I started track when I was 12 or 11. That's how my big brother put me in it.
Mhm.
And then Junior Olympics up until I was 17, because you're going to do like when you're 18.
Mhm.
And then I had a opportunity to go D1, but then I ended up going like to a 2-year college, which was in Northern Cali in the mountains.
Yeah.
So I trained because I didn't really want to go to school, but I was also fasting, telling God like, hey, I want to be an actor. I want to do
Yes.
this. I want to do these and
Is
that.
that what you always wanted to be when you were
Yeah,
younger?
actor,
Yeah.
a model, or like something behind the screen.
Mhm.
And because I'm charismatic, or you
Yes,
know,
very.
thank you.
Yes.
Damn.
And
Hey, I'm
everybody kept telling me,
charismatic.
"Oh, great person."
Yeah, she is.
So,
I give her that. She is.
Why would she say that
when
though?
I was in college, I did this theater class. and
You
stuff
can see this
like
nigga face.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah,
This bitch goofy, yo. What is she
it always
doing?
been my dream. So like when
You
I went
have
to
a
college,
charisma.
my first 2 year, when
It's
I
not
left,
for you to
2010,
say.
Baltimore.
Yeah, that's for something for other people to put
And
out
then
there.
I
I
was
ain't
in
gonna
my
lie,
own
she
housing
do
with
have-
a roommate.
she do have
It was
character.
like
Mhm.
independency, but
No, I'm gonna say if she wasn't fucking with Duke, she bad as shit.
Yeah.
So
But
that's
he-
why I really went to school. I didn't want to live.
I don't know. He
with my
chipping away
boyfriend
from
or
the
my
badness
sister
some
or
kind of
friend
way.
or coach no more.
Right,
I wanted
right,
to be on my own.
Like that neck
And
thing
you
right
were
there.
homeless at
It's
some
just looking at him bloat
Yeah, like
turns
since
you
I was
off.
9.
Like,
Until I
nigga,
was, like,
why is this nigga right there, bro?
Yeah, like
She probably got a
Yeah.
tattoo.
So,
His name
so
on her-
what
on
was
her
that
Right.
transition?
Oh, yeah,
from
she said she got all
obviously
that shit.
homelessness
Oh,
to
shit.
college, and then now you're.
So he
But
has
it's just
to turn
that
it back.
Yeah.
she was in college, she was in track, she was in all that shit before she started fooling with this going on, bro. Damn.
And shit, he was in football himself.
Yep, he was. Yeah,
He was like that as a quarterback too.
that's true.
He was like that in quarterback. He could have stayed with that.
All these people fools, yeah. At this point.
Like he could have been in college right now, throwing that thing.
He said throwing that thing.
Cause he was in high school, what?
Yeah.
3 years ago, like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
And college could have picked him up, and he would have been in pros right about
Hell
now.
yeah. But Bun B done switch this thing up too. He ain't motherfucking rapping no more.
What?
He cooking, boy.
He making burgers.
He's a
Oh,
chef
wow.
out this motherfucker.
Now I've heard
And he winning awards too.
he win awards for his restaurant and burgers.
Let me see. What's that?
That's Beto O'Rourke.
Huh?
Oh, this is going on Hoodview. That's definitely going on Hoodview this week.
But the nigga got
Oh,
cheeseburger sticked on top of the thing though. I ain't know that.
He got a golden cheeseburger with
What? Oh my!
yeah, gold cheeseburger.
Golden cheeseburger. He going after McDonald's.
He might as well open that thing up in DC. See what happens.
See what's happening.
Hey, he must be doing better than what's that nigga in Miami? That was on Miami Hip Hop.
Trick Daddy.
Trick Daddy joint. He gotta be doing better than that.
Trick Daddy.
Oh
not
man,
thinking, Trick not
funny.
thinking out the box though. He could cook. I
Yeah.
give him that. He could cook.
Trick and
he could,
Big Man can cook.
He could grill.
He ain't winning awards like Big Pun.
But he,
Big B. I mean Pun B.
Pun B, yeah.
They ain't winning awards out that motherfucker. Fuck y'all.
But see, Trick, he's more on the soul food.
Yeah.
Trick, he making burgers,
It's just straight burgers, yeah.
steaks and burgers.
That nigga was on MSC the other day. He getting paid now, man. That shit motherfucking burgers must be good. I'm gonna try one of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I think I might try one too.
See what's going on with you. Bun B joints.
You might as well start opening up the chain.
Bun B burgers and shit.
You know, might as well.
I don't know if he cooking now or he just is his name.
You know,
I think he cooking.
He cooking. I be hearing him on Sirius XM. You say his restaurant doing very good.
Shit,
doing real well.
Shit, he keep on. Rick Ross got part of the Wingstop.
Shit, that's his shit.
Is all of his is now?
Yeah, all that shit is it. Yeah, that's his shit. He opened that motherfucker up. He got Wingstop, and they got thighs.
What? Add thighs to that thing.
Thighs to the joint.
Fuck wrong with y'all?
He got wings and thighs.
Got wings and thighs.
That's crazy. For Bun B, you got my man out there. Everybody just trying to have restaurants. I think a lot of rappers got restaurants though. Football players got restaurants.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a football player, local. He used to be here. He played for the Bucks. And he played for another team, and he opened up a restaurant somewhere over there by PG Plaza.
He played for Baltimore.
Or
Redskins. I mean Commandos.
He used to play for Commandos and the Bucks. I want to say.
You got to play for Washington because he wouldn't be down this motherfucker. Like, it ain't a whole lot of places for football players to live in D.C. That's why they be out Virginia.
No, he played with Tennessee.
Nah, they be out there.
He played with Tennessee and the Bucks. And retired from football in 2012. He NFL player turned chef feature on Guy Fieri's show, who's a Prince George's County native. He's opening an upscale American fusion restaurant in Hyattsville. It's called the Huncho House.
Oh, for real?
Who is?
In Hyattsville.
In Hyattsville. PG Plaza.
Yeah, PG Plaza.
Damn.
6541 American Boulevard and University Town Center.
Yeah, I was saying all of these be opening restaurants and shit. Football players, basketball players and shit.
I might actually try this shit.
Is
the burger? What was that?
Is opening restaurants.
Bun B joint. I'm gonna try that Bun B joint.
I'm gonna try that
Bun B. How can a nigga from DC get your burger, bro?
Right. Yeah, it's shipped in.
Send a nigga from DC. Send a nigga from DC your burger, bro. See what you talking about on live. We're gonna eat that joint live and see to tell you how it feel.
Hell yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Want to get it out there?
But
ship some in.
Folks from Texas, the South, that's the real dirt. That's the dirty part.
Dirty.
They can grill like ass off.
That's true. Smoke the shit out of some shit.
If you want a brisket, give it to them.
I don't like briskets though.
They're fucking. They might tell you. They might change your mind though. The way they be dry rubbing that shit with that sauce and the motherfucking season, boy.
Yeah. You like I was talking to somebody about seafood. You eat oysters?
Yeah. I eat fried oysters. I like to cook.
I don't like that shit, man. That shit remind me of okra. Okra shit.
Now okra.
You eat that?
I eat okra fried. I don't like it
fried.
I don't like it in gummy.
Oh my god, that shit be slimy as fuck.
I can't get it down.
Like the motherfucker. Hey, Tony tried like he ain't see that hot chip in that joint, Joe. He skipped over that, didn't he? You tried like you ain't see that new hot chip.
Oh, what's up with it?
They got
you act like you ain't see it.
They got a 2022 hot chip.
Yeah, he saw that in the chat. He skipped over it. He didn't respond.
It's the same junk from last Carolina.
They got the blue something in it would turn your tongue blue.
Yeah.
What?
It doesn't matter. We ate it. We professional at this shit, bro. You see this?
Let me see that shit.
You see this here? We professionals.
Let me see that
that's
shit.
The first one.
This the first one.
I'm here now.
No, fuckers. Hey, we did this live too, bro. That was the first one. Then we did the second. You know what I'm saying?
That one was actually cool.
That's right. Huh?
Yeah,
See,
That shit was terrible.
I'm gonna have to come in here with some beer.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Now they got a new version. This is 2021. They got 2022 now.
Okay.
tongue blue.
It's just like this year, but just tongue blue. Now, somebody was talking crazy when we was eating this chip, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know who that was?
Me.
It's a 2022 version waiting for you. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I'm with.
Now, go back and check us out. First episode of this one right here, 2020. What we do for this one? That was 5,000 down
5,000 damn plays.
Then right here,
100 subscriptions.
you know what I'm saying? We professionals, nigga.
What about 20,000?
What's wrong with y'all?
What about 20,000?
Don't play with us. And we did the 5 minutes. We did the whatever the fuck that is after that, nigga. What's wrong with y'all?
What about 20 down plays?
What's wrong with them? Huh? 20,000?
Yeah.
We gotta figure that one out. So I ain't eating no more hot shit. That shit terrible. That shit fucked me up that day.
Hey, I was in this motherfucker.
I was fucked up for 2 days.
I can't do it, bro.
I had to take some of that castor oil.
You can eat hot wings. This different from hot wings and shit like that. This shit fucks you up.
That's that dry hot. That wet
It's
hot.
different,
I
yeah.
heard is worse though.
Fuck.
That's dry hot. Then you got the wet hot, which is them sauces.
Man.
Like that show hot ones. Them motherfuckers.
Carolina Reaper.
They get to that middle one.
This chip right here, Cat, it was all Carolina Reaper chip. So if you want to taste this, and with the scorpion, it got scorpion mixed up in it too. This one's just straight Carolina Reaper. You know what I'm saying? This fuck you up, though. I don't care. This fuck you up too. This one was different. It was hotter. Put it like that.
That one was a different level.
Hell yeah, it was hotter.
Okay.
It surprised me. I thought you couldn't get no hotter, but it did.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't do that no more because you can't get hotter.
Damn.
Because in my mind, I'm thinking it can't get worse than last time. You know what I'm saying?
It can get worse.
Yes, it do. Yes, it do. Shouts out to Venus Williams, man. She retired, bro.
Yeah, Venus or Serena?
I mean, Serena.
Serena, yeah. She
said her time is winding down.
Yeah,
she's about 41 too, though.
40.
Yeah.
It's time for
she straight dominate. She's a motherfucking beast of tennis, bro.
Yeah, because shit, Venus was the beast for a hot minute. Shit, then Serena just came on. Venus was handling in the beginning, and she just started whooping that ass in.
She got that man build. She ain't playing. Lucky she ain't lift weight. She been like a bodybuilder out of that motherfucker.
She got that ass built too.
You best believe that.
Tell her been no.
But she got the white man in her house, so you're not gonna go too much further with this black lady.
Yeah,
she was
that's for free.
She was the Black Lady of the Year run up last year too, but she wasn't run up. She was on the list though. Yeah. Black Lady of the Year.
Black Lady.
Let me think. Who we got in the lead this time?
The 13-year-old girl that's in med school.
Med school, yep. She's the lead right now so far.
And should be in the lead.
So far?
She not even a woman. That's a black girl.
That's what's up, though. Yeah. Black Lady of the Year.
They trying to lock Young Thug ass up forever.
Yeah.
They done threw some new shit out on him. With something about a machine gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
They're looking at lyrics. And
they started reaching the lyrics, which is dumb. I don't know what lawyer let you do that. But that's just stupid. Before you pull up lyrics. But most lyrics is not really real. You know what I'm saying?
They did that to target black folks. Because they know they're going to use that type of term in lyrics. But then you got some rock stars who are white. Might throw some other shit in there. You know what I'm saying?
Rock stars?
The new rock.
I
know that the old rock, they don't talk about that shit.
At all.
But the new rock, it made
new rock. And a lot of the old rock, they got that parental advisory sticker on their shit too. So they they saying some shit. They ain't
but they not being targeted.
They ain't being targeted.
You know, NWA was targeted by saying fuck the police.
Yeah, now.
Right.
Fuck the police.
That's what killed me about Ice Cube. He missed the fuck the police. Now he want a contract with Black America.
You know?
And Ice-T had a song called Cop Killer.
Cop Killer.
Yeah, he did.
Ice-T and Body Count.
Yes, he did.
And he on NYPD.
And now he a police.
Yeah, he looks stupid.
Law and Order, yeah. I was about to say NYPD Blue, but Law and Order.
Yeah, he really make himself look stupid.
And
yeah,
did that for 20 years.
He did that for 20?
Damn.
He did that more than he did drug gang rap.
Yeah, he did.
Law and Order on this like 21st, 22nd season.
He literally did that more years than he did gangster rap.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he had a Rastafari. He had Groove Dreadlocks, remember?
When he did that movie,
he's a dumbass.
Surviving the Game.
I ain't never fuck with him.
And New Jack City.
Turn.
Yeah.
Then that joint with him and Ice Cube was from Trespass. Trash.
Then he did that.
Ice-T and Ice Cube.
Yeah, that movie they was in there together. It was Trespass.
Didn't he do one of them Leprechaun movies?
Terrible.
Back in the hood.
Ice-T manager made him do the dumbest movies. It fucked his whole thing up. Whoever was Ice Cube manager, he picked some good movies.
But his dick goes in Coco every night.
She's a fat joint.
She's a fat motherfucker.
Coco is it
Can't argue about that.
at all.
You cannot deny.
Name a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a white girl.
Yeah, she is white.
White girl.
Damn, she fat though, boy. Is that artificial? But she always had a fat ass. It might be artificial now. From the beginning. She fat as fuck though, man. You know what I'm saying though? That'd be fucked up. I don't know.
Did the baby look like him?
That won't be good.
It do.
I ain't seen the joint. You seen it?
Yeah, it looks just like Ice Cube.
Like Ice Cube?
I mean, Ice-T.
That'd be funny shit that came out like Ice Cube and shit. Found up like this shit. Fake ass nigga writing dumbass contracts. Fuck you, I forgot about that. Contract for dumbass food.
And made a song, Fuck the Police.
That contract and murder. They check out the Hood View Politics too, you know what I'm saying? Each and every Tuesday. We talking about motherfucking Ice Cube on that joint too. And top 5 motherfucking bigot lovers on that thing. Check that thing out.
Number 3.
Bitch ass.
Wild ass nigga.
Bigot lovers. We point them out on that joint.
So
Hood View.
yeah, I had the contract with Black America, and I talked to Trump. They said they're going to have me fly me out there.
Yeah, now.
And come see him in the White House and take a photo out.
They gonna come get
all that. And I talked to Biden, and they said we'll give it to you after the election.
Dumbass nigga.
Dumb.
You sealed your fate, you dumb fool.
Right. You bigot lover.
And I'm a misleader to Black America.
He worse. He a bigger lover too.
BS.
Once you're a bigger lover, the misleaders, you stamp that out.
That's your ass.
That's a level. Once you're a bigger lover,
That's your ass.
that's up higher than the misleader. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody that tunes in from coast to coast, worldwide. The Third Perspective Podcast. You know what I'm saying, dog? Appreciate my man, number one soul brother, sliding through. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Yeah, anytime.
Holler at your boys on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts at for sure. Instagram, check us out. You know what I'm saying, dog? Jay, you got something to say when we get out of here?
Yeah, everybody protect yourself. The monkey man out there for you. The monkey pop.
Monkey pox. God damn. Them bitches be start watching out who they fucking. You know what I'm saying, dog? That nigga probably fuck dudes.
Putting that thing in his mouth.
You done slipped it in your mouth after he came from that dude house.
Now you got the monkey pox.
You got the pox. Don't give it to me. Keep it to yourself.
Right. Don't come come around me with your bumps.
See niggas on Instagram talking, man, I gotta get checked. I think I got it. Whole motherfucker look got black spots and shit. Like, nigga, you got it. You gotta get tested. I tell you, you got it.
Well, I'm sure, but you get in the vicinity of me with any kind of bumps on your hands, face, arms.
Nigga got big ass bumps on their lips and shit. Like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck away from me,
spray your ass with lights on.
I'm not gonna spray you. I'm gonna shit you.
And kick you down the head.
Get the fuck away.
I'm gonna throw your ass in the body. Kick your ass down the hill.
Right. I'm gonna dump
down the hill.
I'm gonna dump some calamine lotion on your ass.
Third perspective, baby. Holla at your boys. Sundays and Wednesdays live. Third perspective. Holla at your boys Tuesdays. For sure, Hoodview Politics. Hey, this is underground shit as usual. We come in, we leave like that. You know?
Uptown.
Come in, we leave with the go underground. DC. And I'm out. Hey, subscribe, please and thank you. Check these videos out. This side will be videos. Check them out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Something new, smooth, decided to.
Man, that joint